Rahubat Moisar. My name is Huntwi Sanan Atum Reye. I am a student teacher of the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Kobina Zodak York, also known as Baba Yananin. I bring forth to you today a reading by our beloved master teacher entitled Genus Homo. 1. It all began with a new hybrid of humankind 6,000 years ago, back from 2000 AD, the making of the Adamite seed of people, from the birth of the very first one on earth. Job chapter 14 verse 1, 2. The original letters for Adam did not have any vowel sounds or markers, no grammar tricks. 3. Adam was a person who became a new hybrid species. Adamites and Christians agree, Luke chapter 3 verse 38, as well as the Muslims, Quran chapter 2 verse 30 through 31, Quran chapter 3 verse 33. 4. The making of a man to look like their makers in their salam. Hebrew Strong's number 6754. One single person of this new hybrid species of people seed crossed up on a craft, Nibiru, in the laboratory called Shimti. 5. Then transported down to earth, then implanted into an earthling, Kuth, a man, to Adam. Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. This one took place in the month Tammuz, day, the 6th day, in the year 3761 BC. 6. What did this new creature look like? 7. You only have to look up the meaning of his name or attribute found under Hebrew Strong number 119 to 132, meaning reddish, red spot, fair, ruddy, rosy, red, flush. 8. It's clear he was not a black man, or brown nor yellow. 9. He was a hybrid, ruddy man, his creators, makers, and fashioners, who are called Elohim, or in the Quran, chapter 7, verse 138, Alihat, powerful ones, mistranslated as God, plural of Eloah, or Hebrew Strong, number 410, El Psalm, 82, chapter 1, El Psalms, chapter 82, verse 1, or Quran, chapter 2, verse 255. Single powerful one, or God. 10. This can be found in their Bible as Octurians, Hebrews Strong number 5906. Aish, Job chapter 9 verse 9, who are called also Anunnaki and Anakim, Hebrew Strong number 6060 through 6061. Anaki, Anakim, confirmed in Bible, Numbers chapter 13 verse 32, 11. Aliens made him, then changed his name. Genesis chapter 3, verse 22. And their form stayed changed until the birth of Noah. Genesis chapter 6, verse 9. 12. Yet Adam's son Seth was in Adam's image. Genesis chapter 5, verse 1 through 3. The same image, or what these new creatures look like, was very important to their makers, the Anunnaki, or Anakim. And as you can see in Numbers chapter 13, verse 33, the same names as found in Genesis chapter 6, verse 1 through 4. 13. These aliens called God, Allah, Lord, Rab, by those who worship them, the seed of the Adamites, need all other races of people on earth to become devoted to them, their alien species only. 14. Which would give them a total dominion of this solar system and this planet, Sector 24, to do whatever they want to all that live on earth. 15. That is to use as slaves, workers, or for food, just as Adamites use bovines, horses, and slaves, servants, employees. 16. The Noahites made a deal, covenant, of flesh with them to offer, sacrifice other races to them, and the Galactic Brotherhood will turn Earth over to them. 17. What is used is blind faith and beliefs. Accept Abraham as your father, and you are accepting his belief system and the deal or covenant he made with the aliens, that Noah made his covenant. Genesis chapter 6, verse 18. Barith, Hebrew strong number 1285, 18. The exact same root letters, 18. The exact same 3 root letters, and the exact same meaning, covenant, or deal, to offer to their gods, flesh, meat to eat. Leviticus chapters 1 through 10, you see it. 19. These aliens made a covenant with the Adamite seed. Genesis chapter 9, verse 9 through 17. Genesis chapter 15, verse 18. 17, verse 2 through 21. Exodus, verse 2 through 24. From Adam all the way down to Ahmed, Muhammad, Meshach, covenant. Quran chapter 2, verse 80. To Ahdan, a contract or covenant. 21. Arabs changed the word to hide the truth of the flesh-eating God, Lord, gods, lords. They worship and try to convert other races to Arabism. 22. So the sole purpose of the Adamites' religion is to get all people on planet Earth to pledge devotion to aliens who devour the devout. 23. If they can make 3/4 of the 9 billion people on Earth today to worship them, 24, the other aliens will depart Earth, and it will become the sole property of this one race of aliens, the Anakim, from Arcturus, and those who work with the Draconians. 25. Pleiadian, all who are carnivores and cannibals. 26. That is the purpose of the spread of Bible and Quran religions the world over, and the children of Adam are as their own Jesus Christ. Isa ibn Maryam said about them, John chapter 8 verse 44, and as children of the devil who pretend to be God, Allah. Ezekiel chapter 28 verse 2, verse 6, verse 9, verse 13, verse 14, and verse 17. 27. So the children of Adam offer blood to their gods. It attracts them. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 26 through 28. Why does their God Allah ask for flesh and blood offerings, the killings of thousands of animals, and blood sprinkled to attract their God? And even the Adamites are carnivores and even cannibals, and even cannibalistic. 29. The Bible proves it in Leviticus chapter 26 verse 29, Leviticus chapter 29 verse 33, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 53, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64, 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 29, Lamentations chapter 2 verse 20, Lamentations chapter 4 verse 10, Jeremiah chapter 19 verse 9, Zechariah chapter 2 verse 6. Cannibalism. Why do some aliens abduct humans? For food, just as the aliens of the Bible and Quran. Revelation chapter 19 verse 6 through 21. The menu. 30. The Adamites need you and your blood because the real true energy of life is in the damam, blood. The body is the shells or skin suit. The formula is in the DNA and into your blood as life of energy. 31. The arrangement of your genetic markers as sound or divine music. Chromosome score. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Middle C. D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And you have your chromosome pairs. C, T, G, A or C, D, G, A. 32. Each race or species of people have their own genetic arrangement of markers, and each body vibrates a certain tone, as does all living things, even the planet, the solar system and galaxy, and the universe of the omniverse, all music. 33. Your voice, your body vibrates, sound and color illumination. 34. White light has no emotional vibrations. Black light is harmony. All colors together, harmonic. 35. That is soul, your true essence, your true state of being, not a light being or orb, as with the Adamites, who have no soul, only spirit. 36. They call their light body, or the white light, colorless energy, such as lightning. Luke chapter 10, verse 18. Chaotic. They all come by way of fire and light, without soul. Their spark of consciousness is triggered at the 6th month in their mother's womb as Corriganis, fairies, at death. 37. They were to return to the light or white light. 38. Yet now are trapped in the sound realm of earth, unable to escape. Revelation chapter 18 verse 2. 39. Their blood is weak, lacking much plasma, rendering them hemophiliac. And this is because of crossbreeding with animals. The hominid Adamite: 1. Simians equal rhesus monkey. 2. Porcine equals wild boar. 3. Canines equals wolf. 40. And with the Basque people, descendants from the Rh negative, Nordic, who was of the alien, Pleiadians, Hebrew strong number 3398. Kema, who came to planet Earth 450,000 years ago, before the Aish, Hebrew strong number 5906. Aish, Arcturians, who came 50,000 years ago, and who made the Adamites 6,000 years ago. 41. The aliens do not prefer the Adamites' sick, weak, diseased blood. 42. So their children, the Arabs, mixed seed, Hebrew strong number 6151, or Arabs, did the first African slave trade into Tanzania, Zanzibar, in the 1400s, seeking rich, pure blood of Africans with lots of plasma. 43. Africans have positive blood types and lots of plasma in their blood for clotting and healing. 44. Adamites need that, or they will become hemophiliac, or can be very anemic, and others with Rh negative blood type. 45. Rh is short for the rhesus monkey, simian. Their aliens gave them their 3 religious groups: the seed of Adam, Jewish synagogue, Psalms chapter 74 verse 8, Christians, church, Matthew chapter 18 verse 17, Muslim, mosque, Quran chapter 2 verse 114 and 17 verse 1. 46. That is the deal or covenant they made with the aliens they worship and need you to worship, so their gods will own you and this solar system. 47. What do they look like? Leviticus chapter 17 verse 7, Psalms chapter 106 verse 35 through 38, Strong's number 7700 and 8163, Quran chapter 55 verse 49, Goatman, Baphomet, Pan, Sair, Shireh, Satire, and they all want you living in the image of the beast. Revelations chapter 19 verse 20. 48. They need you to live in their image. Adamites who live in the image of the beast. 49. Euro-Americans and Europeans and their minions have been opening up many portals, vortex, gateway to other dimensions by way of all kinds of rituals, spirit boxes, Ouija boards, seances, tarot cards, debuk boxes, mantras, gospel songs, asking for Holy Ghost. 50. Chanting as Jews, Christians, or Muslims, digging up tombs and graveyards, and tempting the dead, doing all kinds of paranormal investigations, and by these have opened up many portals and gateways. 51. Many aliens and other dimensional creatures now come across into this world, haunting or entering their bodies, or killing them, having them kill others by their many wars and killings. 52. The West is plagued with angry ghosts, orbs, shadow people. The gate was only to be open 1 hour, 2:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. each night to receive those who died that day. 53. Yet now it's been forced open, and demons, ghosts, spirit, aliens, and elementals now just come into this realm. 54. Some have been there thousands of years. 55. Yet now shadow beings live in the night. 56. They dwell in the dark, in abandoned buildings and forests. 57. June 6, 1966 AD, much evil started, or 6666. Lucifer was incarnated as Satanism. 58. Then the Brotherhoods of Satan met July 15, 1999 AD at the Grove for their ritual. The world leaders come to greet Nanar, or El Shaddai, Molech, their Lord and Master, to request an extension of time past the 6,000 years granted. 59. It was denied. The next meeting was held inside Mount Shasta on September 9th, 1999. 9999. 60. The aliens refused the Adamites' request. So on January 5th, 2000, the aliens, Anakim, Anunnaki, and Arcturians did return in Alaska to abduct 144,000 people as food and told them their end is the winter solstice, or December 21st, 2012 AD, 12/21/12. Their time is up. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in for this reading by our beloved master teacher, Dr. Malachi Kobina Zodak York, also known to us affectionately as Baba Yananin. Tune in again. Make sure you stay tuned to UnitedSabiansWorldwide.com for more information. And on this note, this is a message to all of our family. We are going through an unprecedented time in which many family members are transitioning. This is not a time for us to be divisive, to be separated, to be bickering over different things. If you are a person who does not want to be vaccinated, don't be vaccinated. If you want to get vaccinated, the master teacher suggested you get the vaccine, Moderna. But this is not an issue that we should fight over. You have a right to live your life the way you want to, and do that. You reap the benefits or suffer the consequences of those actions, of those choices. But this is something that we should not fight over. We as a family should come together. Love and unity is the key. So there's no reason to bicker, fight, to justify your decision. You do what you feel is best for you. With that, we must come together. We must stop fighting. We must stop creating reasons for us to be disunified. And with that, I'd like to bid you all farewell. Wado Masar.